How to chant the holy name of God continuously. Continuous spiritual practice is essential, whether chanting the holy name, singing sacred verses like Sri Chaturasi Ji, or remembering the pastimes of the Lord. However, the moment this continuity is disrupted, the dust of illusion Maya settles on the heart, making it difficult to cleanse. While it takes no time for the mind to become impure, purifying it again requires great effort. The importance of maintaining continuity. A seeker must focus on maintaining the continuity of chanting even if there are occasional gaps, whether 10 or 20 seconds. If one utters Radha Radha even once, it acts as a powerful tool. It is suggested that if one cannot chant for 24 hours, at least 24 minutes should be dedicated to it daily. Gradually, this can be increased to 2 hours. This recommendation serves as motivation, but the true benefit lies in continuous chanting. When the holy name illuminates the heart and one experiences the bliss of hearing and seeing the name everywhere, then even the transition from this world to the next remains unnoticed. Chanting the holy name has such depth that the practitioner becomes fully absorbed in it. This state naturally arises when, by divine grace, the seeker realizes that everything what they hear, see, and feel is nothing but the holy name, and their own individual existence dissolves. Continuous chanting and taking the shelter of the Lord. Continuity is highly beneficial as it makes the seeker introspective and immerses them in higher consciousness. When a seeker persistently engages in chanting while simultaneously taking shelter of God, it becomes extremely effective. Otherwise, if one practices without taking shelter, spiritual practice may become mechanical and yield limited results. Chant Radha Radha, Ram, Hari, Krishna, any name of God continuously. Initially, the restless and impure mind may find it difficult to focus on the holy name. However, regular practice holds immense power. If you start with verbal chanting, you will gradually move to open shu chanting where lips and tongue move, but the sound is inaudible even to oneself. With deep concentration, this will naturally transition into mental chanting where the name is repeated silently in the mind. However, until mental chanting is perfected, one should not rely entirely on it, as the mind remains unstable and easily distracted by external influences. A slight breeze of illusion can disrupt one's progress. Therefore, in the beginning, one should not place full trust in mental chanting alone. Taking shelter of the Lord and spiritual practice. Lord's shelter protects the seeker from setbacks, while personal effort prevents one from straying from the path. Worldly possessions and actions serve merely as tools for living, but spiritual association, satsang, and chanting of the holy are the true purposes of life. If one practices devotion in this very life, liberation becomes attainable. The Lord is infinitely merciful. His grace flows continuously, regardless of external circumstances. The only thing one must not abandon is the chanting of His name. Let Radha Radha constantly resonate in your ears, and those who hear this divine chanting will also receive immense spiritual benefit. At the same time, special grace will be bestowed upon you. Meaningful use of the senses. God has given us eyes, imagine how life would be without them. He has given us ears, without them, how could we listen to spiritual discourses? He has given us a tongue, without it, how would we chant His name? Everything is a gift from God, and we must use these gifts wisely. Therefore, maintain continuity in chanting through any means possible. Whether it is chanting the holy name, reciting prayers, singing hymns, or meditating on divine verses, the key is to sustain the practice. As continuity increases, the seeker progresses towards spiritual enlightenment. How to control the mind for continuous chanting? Maintaining continuity is challenging because the mind constantly wanders toward worldly pleasures, having found joy in them before. However, there are two ways to control it. See God everywhere your mind wanders. If the mind drifts to any thought or object, associate it with God. Gently redirect your mind toward the divine whenever it strays, bring it back to chanting or remembering the pastimes of the Lord. Spiritual association, satsang, helps control the mind. It fosters detachment from material pleasures and increases curiosity about divine truth. One who develops consistency in spiritual practice has already attained great progress. Initial difficulties are temporary, but the ultimate result is a continuous stream of divine bliss. On the other hand, worldly pleasures, though momentarily enjoyable, eventually lead to suffering and restlessness.